right. You gotta adjust the settings. Boop, 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 boop. You gotta adjust the settings. You gotta adjust the settings. Levels.
Right,
Levels.
left.
La 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 la
La la la la
la
la
la.
la.
All right, all right.
Law.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, people. You already know I go by the name of Zoosh, aka Guyver.
And I'll go by
Yeah,
the name of Drizzy Freckles, aka the Golden Child, coming up today still, but it's, you know how it goes.
man, I see the
Temperatures and all
glow. I
that.
see the glow. I see the glow.
I mean, trying a little something, something.
See the
Try
glow.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, fresh, fresh. People,
Fresh
you already know what time it is. It's watch it or not.
TV,
You know the big screen, big screen.
big screen,
No liquor
biggest, as Rose
TV.
would say,
No, no,
the
no, no liquor
biggest.
TV. No, no
Nah,
liquor
nah, nah, nah.
TV.
Man ain't in jail, bro. We're outside. Freedom! We're on the big screen TV.
No, them ones. My guy, how you been, man? How you been? Everything cool?
I am good, still black, still blessed, still
Highly
flavorsome,
favored.
still
Yeah.
humble. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a simple guy, bro. As long as I see a new day, I'm good to go. Everything's a bonus. See a couple cheeks on the IG when I'm scrolling through. I'm a happy guy. Do you know what I mean?
That's all. Look, simple, simple. The
That's some
simple
water.
pleasure. The simple pleasures in life. It's
Simple
just the
thing.
simple
You know what I
peoples in
mean?
life. Yeah.
Simple ones. You know what I mean? I've got a few people on my case about my hot take about chaos in regards to you know what I mean, a certain individual, but I stand by that 10 toes down. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for real, got a little flack.
Yeah,
Got a
that's
little,
yeah. They was like, really? I was like, yeah,
got a
man, the
little flack.
saucy eye be.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
know what?
man.
I weren't mad at it. I weren't mad at the take. I mean, I didn't. I can't say I had seen it at the time, but when it was brought to my attention, I was like, you know what? You're onto something there. I didn't really clock the Amazon vibes. So you know what? Look, at least you got one guy on your side. Got one guy on your side, man.
Yeah. I
Come on.
appreciate that. Now, one's enough, you know. One's enough to start an army. You know what I mean?
That's all you need. That's all you need, man. You hear me? Watch it or not, TV team. You
Yeah,
hear me?
man. That's what I'm saying. So, but now, man, how you doing, brother? How you, King?
No, I've been good. I've been good. I caught a couple screenings. I went to go see a screening yesterday, as it goes. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just been trying to get busy with the screenings and just stay active, stay black, stay
Yeah.
blessed, stay highly
Yeah.
favored. Come on, come on. That's what we're here to do, man. All right, man. Should we get straight into it? Because we know, like, the people
All right, the
just want to
people.
know
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on. They just want to
yeah.
know what's going
They want
on.
to know what's going on. All right, then, people. So here we got for you. This is the part. If this is your first time here, this is the part of the show where we give you the latest news that's dropped. You know, that caught our attention. That we're like, yo, this is pretty interesting news. Share that with you, and then on the second half, we go into the review.
Come
Okay,
on,
spoiler
come
alert. There might be a little there might be a little clue in regards to what we're going to be talking about today, but I'll leave that up to you. Okay,
Oh, you know what? As you
so
when you said that, you hear me? I caught the Easter egg. I didn't even clock that before. You know, I like how you did it. You know, I like how you did it. You're slick with it. You're slick with it.
don't worry, I got something else for you guys, but we'll catch that in a minute.
All
So,
right.
all right, so in 2026, you probably be thinking, right, it's been a bit quiet outside for certain directors, but in 2026, we're gonna have a big year because we're getting the big four
Big
coming
four,
outside. Yeah,
not the
so
big
we
three.
got
Big four.
no the big four. We've
Big
added
four.
another one. This is like some Mount Rushmore ish. Yeah, so Denise Villeneuve,
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg,
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan,
Yeah.
and one of our guys, Jordan Peele, are all set to release movies in 2026. Now, if you're a fan of the Bad Boys franchise, you know how it started, Michael Bay and Will Smith. Apparently, them two are in talks to
Yeah.
reunite for a film called Fast and Loose, which is due to be coming out on Netflix, should they got all the T's and everyone agrees to the right amount of money that needs to go
Oh,
around.
it's a Netflix release. I didn't know that.
It's
Didn't
going to
know.
be a Netflix release, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
News.
Now,
News.
if you're a fan of Extinction 1 and Extinction 2, the director, Sam Hargrave, he is apparently in talks to do a live action Shinobi movie. You know about Shinobi.
Hey, Shinobi was my game back in the days. You
Do you know what
know,
I'm saying?
that was me back in the
Come on,
days.
man.
I hope they
Come
do
on,
it
my
justice.
bro.
Do it
Do it
justice.
justice. Don't
Do it.
make it no Assassin's Creed type shit, yeah? We need a
Listen.
proper...
Listen. You like Extraction? Was you a fan of that?
Yeah. Both of them. Both of them.
Cool.
Action. The story was a little bit paper thin, but when you got action like that, the story is just to help you get from point A to point B, and it's
Really?
we're here for the
Yeah,
action. You know
that's
what I
all.
mean?
It's just a
We're
tram.
all here for the action. Yeah. I need an extraction free, which I think they're working on right now. So
Yeah, I ain't mad. I ain't
yeah, so big up to them. Um, Aaron Pierre, aka my brother, you might have seen him in the latest Netflix. Well, sorry, I'll say my brother, my twin from the movie Rebel Ridge. He
Yeah,
has officially been casted as John Stewart in the upcoming Lanterns TV show. Now, that's a big deal.
it is.
That's a big deal
It is. It
because
is.
we've got a brand new slate for DC, and it seems like James Gunn is taking his time to make sure that
You get
we can finally get the whole DC versus Marvel. Even though I like both, but we can finally get it because the quality wise, high tides raises all ships. So if one
yeah,
is doing good, the
yeah,
other one's going to be, and we the consumer are going to be the ones to benefit from
yeah.
it, right?
This is DC's time
So
now to start earning some
it's
stripes.
time. It's time to start, like, start fresh and do your thing. So shout out to Aaron Pierre, another guy out of the UK doing his thing out there in Hollywood. So big him up. Big up Daniel Kaluuya on that quick note because apparently he's getting a little
Oh, you got the
statue.
statue, the Get Out
Is it?
thing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
is it up already?
I think it is. Yeah, because I'm sure he was taking
Okay, all right.
pictures of it. I'm sure he was
Yeah,
taking pictures. Yeah.
all right. Say no more. So
Yeah,
shout out
big up
to
to
that
you.
brother there.
Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we also have. We've seen images. So it was announced that of the massive success of Spider-Man Into the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse, they said they want to do a live action Spider Noir series. So that would be the character Nicolas Cage was voicing.
yeah.
And apparently Sony and Prime Video have decided they're going to do a series. I don't know if it's a limited series or if it's something that might go on 2, 3 seasons, but they're doing a live Spider-Man Noir series with Nicolas Cage. We've seen some images of him in the
It's.
trench coat, the hat. What's
I,
your take on it, bro?
I'm just gonna say first and foremost, that's gonna be a limited series. I can't see them doing
Yeah,
seasons with Nicolas Cage. I can't see Nicolas
yeah,
Cage committing to the seasons.
mm,
Unless the payola big though, unless
yeah.
the
And
bag's
it's a
big.
hit. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah, yeah,
yep,
because
yep.
that counts. That counts, obviously.
Yeah.
That's
Just
the
ask,
most
just ask
important part.
Joker. Just ask Joker too, and they'll let you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
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 but
yeah,
anyway,
yeah. I'm here for it a little bit.
yeah, yeah,
Um, let me see a bit more teasers first.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. And
yeah.
last but not least, a show that I stay 10 toes down on as one of the best things to come out on streaming. Reacher season 4 has already been greenlit, and
Yeah.
season 3 is on the way.
I still haven't started that properly, you know. I started a few episodes, but you've been championing
Yeah,
that one for a hot minute.
yeah,
I
brother.
need to
Like
start.
Reacher's like a TV series version of Rebel Ridge with a bit more humor in it. But the way the main person moves is just that, like Ridge. I can't remember what his name was in Rebel Ridge, but Aaron Pierce's character in that and Reacher, if they were to link up, brother, you,
Yeah.
you ain't got enough men. You have not got enough men. Go get some more because they're done in everyone's dance. Do you know what I
All
mean?
right. All right. All right. All right. I heard you.
Brother Zush, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
I don't want to interject, but if you don't mind, if you just give me 2 seconds, yeah, you can share your thoughts, speak to the
No
people there.
problem.
If you
No
just give me
problem.
2 seconds, I just want to quickly get something, and then I'll be right back. Okay,
No problem. No problem, man.
carry on, sir.
Yeah, so while we wait for Drizzy, I'll let you know my thoughts on what's coming out. I am looking forward to the Will Smith and Michael Bay. Like, I'm here for big blockbuster action from Will Smith. I think Bad Boys, he regained what he needed to regain. I think he still needs to do a bit more to get some credibility back. We'll see what I Am Legend's gonna be saying because I'm pretty sure that's coming soon. But I'm here for a bit of I'm here for a big blockbuster, man. We need some of those back in cinema. I feel like streaming is taking away that feel a little bit. They're getting more into their dramas and 2.5 hour long drawn out dramatic just storytelling, and I just don't think we need that right now. Okay.
For real, for real. Nah, I totally agree with you, man. We don't. Yeah, we need to be back in the cinema, bro. Big screen shit, no little shit.
that's what I'm
Big screen
saying.
shit.
Big blockbuster things, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear, man. Okay, so is this what we're doing, yeah? What? Ah, shit. What's his name? What's his name? What did he call himself? Um,
Badass,
yeah.
badass B. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Zeus, yo, Zeus. Let's not waste the
Alright,
people's time with them, bro.
people,
What we
yeah.
did today? What we did? What we did?
Listen,
What we did?
we are
What we
here.
did?
We are here today. We gather here today
We gather here today.
to review none other than, none other than Transformers One. That's right. Today, people, we're gonna be doing Transformers One. We had the pleasure of going to see this just a little ahead of time, so we are a little late with the review, but we wanted to let people have their time. Yeah, we wanted to let
Yeah.
people have their time, sit with
Yep.
it. You check it out. So when we talk about it, you know what time it is. Yeah. So if you haven't
Right.
seen, we're not gonna spoil it. We're not gonna spoil it.
Nah. Even though it's out, we're still not gonna spoil it.
No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna have a real conversation about this
Yeah.
here Transformers One. Let's keep it at 100. Let's start from the beginning. When you saw the trailer, did the games and the family orientated event kind of surprise you? Like, what did you get from the trailer? Because what I got from the trailer, I got family event, so I weren't mad at it. I didn't get
Yeah.
like
No. Absolutely. Yeah.
no
I.
entertainment. I didn't think it was gonna be anything like the live action. I thought, okay, this is gonna
Mm-hmm.
be very child friendly. But I'm a
Yeah.
Transformers fan, so I'm here for
Yeah.
it. What was your take on it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not into Transformers like that, but um, when I saw the first trailer, I was like, okay, cool. I'll wait till when this is out on a streaming platform, man. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the first trailer, I was just like, all right, cool. If my nieces or nephews are like, oh, uncle, can we go watch Transformers? I would use them. That's one of the
Yeah,
few occasions I'll be like, all right, cool, let's go. Let's go. I like that you're into something that I like. Do you know what I mean?
exactly. You
Um,
can make it work.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll make it work. You know what I mean? But for someone who grew up on Transformers, I just thought I thought it was a spit in the face of the franchise, in my humble opinion. When I saw the first trailer.
Yeah. Agreed. So that's what I'm saying. When we got to the screening and the sort of event it was, I was like, it is what it is. But you know what? We got a job to do. Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
job to do. Big up man like Ken. You already know.
Yep. Big
Man,
him up.
yeah, me. So yeah, but we got a job to do. So
Mm-hmm.
we got to it. The game stopped. Film started. What was your first reactions, man? Like
My
Golden,
first my first reactions were the snacks they provided us at one point, first and foremost. That's
bruh,
important. The
bruh, bruh. Them little special limited edition Transformer Golden Wonders. Remember, Golden Wonders. It was some limited
slapped.
edition
Barbecue
Transformers
flavored.
Golden Wonders. Yo, they went off. That might
Off.
be that might be some of the best crisps I've had in a long time. Some of the best
Yeah,
crisps I've had.
yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. So, you asked me what my first initial thoughts were when the movie started, or at the end of the movie.
When the movie started,
Okay,
how did this start for you?
it started for me how I saw the trailer, and I was like, well, if anything, I can at least be honest and say I enjoyed the animation style. I enjoyed it. It was like an anime style graphics, but they didn't make it as rugged as say you'd get in like a Dragon Ball Z or whatever. Do
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. It was
It was
very
a little bit more cleaner.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, even if I don't like this film, at least I can say the animation was on point. Like it looked amazing on the big screen, the biggest screen. Yeah.
100%. You know something that we skipped as well? synopsis.
What's that?
What was our take on the synopsis?
Oh snap! All right, so the synopsis it's real short. I think it's just a 2 sentence synopsis. We meet Orion Pax and D16, and we follow their journey from going from and how they become sworn enemies on Cybertron, which leads to the legendary battle that we know between Autobots and Decepticons. How you like that?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Literally a Transformers origin story. Like
Yes,
literally, that's where it is. The origin story.
the
Um,
origin, man.
this is how.
So what was your take though? What was your take on the first couple of minutes into the film?
I was quite taken. I was quite taken back. Like I was plugged in from the get go. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get what I got from the trailer. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is, and you know how I knew I was onto something or this was onto something. As soon as within the first 5 to 10 minutes, like there weren't a sound. Like all the kids that was
Yeah.
there, they were
Yep.
tuned in. There weren't no noise. There weren't no coughing. There weren't no shouting. There weren't no screaming. There weren't no crying. Like everyone was zoned
Nothing.
in. So I was
Yeah.
pretty much zoned in from the start of this. This kind of caught me from the start, if I'm honest. What did you think of the characters? So we didn't have we had Orion Pax who was
AKA who becomes Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Optimus Prime, but he wasn't quite Optimus
He
Prime.
wasn't Prime. Yeah, we did. He was some little scoundrel, man. He was like he was kind of almost like the Han Solo of of the crew, where he was just so like rebellious in a good way, but he was always like, I just feel like there's more for me to do than what I'm currently doing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And
yeah. He had
even in that, there's like a little message there, like you could apply to real life, where it's like you don't
yeah,
just have to settle for what's happening now. Like if you feel like you're destined for more, go chase it, man. Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly that. Because essentially, this was a story about two average guys who felt well. One of them felt like they were more destined for more in life,
Hmm.
and he kind of pretty much encouraged his friend, and they took a risk, took a leap, took a journey, and
Yep.
the outcome of that, um,
Yeah.
which
Agree.
essentially turns into what I felt like was Professor X and Magneto type thing.
Yep. Yin and yang. Agree.
Yeah,
Agree.
yeah,
So there's quite a few voices in there. And I think the voice actors did a great job. The pressure to be Optimus Prime and Megatron is you could get away being Bumblebee because Bumblebee doesn't have a distinctive voice. Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's always like, you know what I mean? But Megatron and especially Prime, you know, Mr. Cullen has always been Prime. So if someone else is being Prime, that's not him. It's like, well, are you going to try to imitate him or are you going to do your own thing? And credit to Hemsworth, I think he did his own thing and he
he
brought
did
his
his own
own
thing.
spin
He did.
to the point where you're like, I actually believe this is how Prime would sound, sorry, at this stage
Yeah,
of
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally
life. You know
agree.
what I mean?
I enjoyed Scarlett Johansson's character.
True. Yep. Yep.
Um,
As the straight guy or girl, however you want to drop it. But yep, she was like the straight down the middle, no BS type of character. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. Thought that she was a cool addition to that.
Yep.
Worked very
Agree.
well. Always cool to see Bumblebee. I thought it was really dope how they introduced him and his whole story. I thought that was dope.
Yo.
Um, so moving forward, what was your take on the film?
Yeah. I think I remember I turned to you and I said, bro, this is sad, and it was at a very happy moment. Like we're getting a lot of fist pumps in there, a lot of daps and stuff, and I was like, yo, these man are proper bridges, you know what I mean? And I turned to you and I said, yo, this is sad, because
You knew where it was gonna
at,
go.
there's gonna be a turn,
Yeah,
and when that turn starts to creep in, they start giving you little breadcrumbs, but not too much to throw you off and go like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the bad guy. But they gave you little crumbs, which was like, I understand why this person would say these things or think this way
yeah,
because yeah, they've been told that this thing is meant to be the all-seeking, almighty, shining light of hope, and it's not. And then he's like, yo, you just took man for idiot and you have man moving crazy all this time. So it's not it's not what the first trailer, especially, it's not what the first trailer showed. Like those little moments there was
Yeah.
like, yo, this trailer was telling me something way different to what I'm seeing
I
now.
don't know if they did that purposely to throw you off or they just didn't do it any justice in promoting this. But
Poor.
I thought they excellently executed this
Yes,
this story. With
absolutely.
the character build, how it got to where it got to
Yep.
was like they did that excellent. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
perfect because you felt everything. Like you felt
Yep.
like it was justified. Everything was justified. It was justified why he became him. It was justified
Yep.
why he felt that. You get me? It was very relatable. I thought it was a great balance in comedy and still being serious. Like
Yes.
what they did was not like ruin like the serious parts with too much jokes and then not make it too serious where it wasn't enjoyable for families. Like this literally was for everyone. There was parts where I thought, damn, how young are the kids in here? You get me? Are you like where was it gonna go to? But it didn't get that peak. It didn't get that peak.
Nah. Nah.
It did a
Nah.
real good job in teetering the line of being like super serious, but still being like relatable and comfortable enough for families to enjoy, and it not being like over the top with any sort of like
Agree.
violence or any crudeness. Um,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. Like really, really, really enjoyed this. Like from start to end. Like it wasn't too long. It didn't drag.
No.
Um,
Mm-mm.
I didn't find any bits annoying. I had this was one of the best times I've had in the cinema this year, and maybe one of the best times I've had in a little while. Like I enjoyed this film. Like this
Nah, I
kicked
agree.
the live actions ass, bro. Like this,
All over the gaff.
bruh. This was good. This was good. This was good.
Yeah, man. My only negative I got towards this film is the marketing team behind this film. That's my only downside negative thing I can say about this film, because you lot undersold the hell out of this film.
Yeah,
This is the best Transformers movie we've ever had.
yeah,
This is better
yeah,
than the OG animated film.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
this, you know what I mean?
This was
You,
it for me. Like
you can't sit with us, man.
this was exactly what you wanted. If you're a Transformers fan, this is what you wanted. This is
Facts.
how you wanted it to
We've been
start.
waiting for this.
You are prepared for a sequel. And you know what? It's so true. The marketing team done such a whack job because the realness is like this film would have been bigger. It could have been bigger.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would have been this would have been what probably listen, I'll go out on the limb and say this would have been top three biggest film this year, hands down, if they did a better job on the marketing. Like this would have been explosive. Like
It's
I
crazy. It's an animated film. It's a well-recognized IP. It looked clean as hell. Like it's, you could easily say that's a Pixar film if you wanted to. Like our Pixar
yeah,
doing a little
yeah,
robot thing. So, and like they just marketed it poorly to the fact where it didn't do the numbers it's meant to do out in America. But I think the international market is giving it a lot of legs, and word of mouth is giving it legs. So it may not do what initially was meant to do from the jump, but it might have a good second win.
yeah,
And hopefully, this film. Listen, I know Joker made $1 billion, and that made them change their ideas and go do a second one. And we won't talk about that because we ain't got time for that stuff.
nah,
But
we ain't got time.
these films like this deserve a sequel. If you're gonna keep doing it at the level you did the first one, you can give me 10 of these. If the quality ain't
Bro,
dropping, you can give me
run
10
it,
of these.
run it,
Run it,
run
run
it,
it.
run it.
You know what I mean?
Like this was
Best Transformers movie ever made, man. And the
yeah,
second one's got its work cut out because you're following up this monster.
yeah.
If you're even 5% less good than this one, then that's a win because this is the best one we've had,
Yeah, but
hands down.
and the way they laid this up, like I feel like it can't fail. Like I really feel
Nah,
like it can't
yeah,
fail. Like if
yeah,
they keep the same formula, like it can't fail. The way this is, I wouldn't be surprised if they already got that patterned out. Like the way
have
that
to,
like remember people, there's a little something after the credits, little Easter egg.
yeah.
We've got this
And it's
patterned
it's
out.
worth it. It's
Yeah,
worth it. It's worth
yeah,
it. Yeah. I mean, brother, the way I know we've talked about how clean and how nice it looked, but that third act where you expect shit to kick off. Excuse my French. Where stuff's to kick off, and like you could keep focus on what is happening. It's a bunch of robots doing their thing, but you don't lose focus of who you're paying attention to in regards to in the action. And Prime, when we finally get around Pax in his Prime version, that's one of the most fulfilling things that you're probably going to see on a cinema screen this year.
That's
like it's just like
the lead up to that is it's so satisfying and so earned because you're like, that makes sense. Yeah, me. This all makes sense. Like that's what I'm saying. This was like the story build on this was A1. Yeah,
and they gave you the breadcrumbs throughout the movie where you're like, this person's personality is going to lead them to they're destined for greater things. That's why they are the way they are. And this is funny. This has got great action. Got a dope storyline. It's got great pacing. It's got heart. It's sad at times, and there's some dark moments in this film. You know,
real dark.
There's some dark moments in this film where you're like, "Raw, you just did that to raw kid." So man.
Between the two, A1. The balance
A1
was A1.
Oh, and guess what? There was not a human in sight. Imagine that.
No,
Imagine that. The robots are the star of the show.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Bro, you don't know how much that vexes me. You know, you don't know how much that vexes me. But, yeah, man. This is one of them ones. This is one of them.
I'm giving this straight 10 out of 10 TVs, brother. I'm giving it straight at 10 out of 10 TVs. Like in regards to
red button, I feel like we need with a golden buzzer.
In regards to the franchise, this is the best movie out of all of them. So I give it 10 for 10 out of that. For the experience in the cinema, it's a 10 for 10. Is it one of the best movies of the year? In my humble opinion, it's going to make my top 10. Spoiler alert, when we do our end of year reviews of movies, it's in my top 10 movies. Yeah, it's one of the best movie experiences I've had in the cinema in a very long time, especially for an animated movie.
I agree. I'm going to match that energy, but I'm going to give it a 9. No reason.
I respect that.
No reason. I just need to check it out again. But
safe.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the 10-10. I'm not mad at the 10-10 at all.
Yeah.
This was good. This was good. I enjoyed this film.
What a pleasant surprise. The best movies is when your expectations are a little low and you come out and they just been up there. Like you're like you don't know what to say of yourself.
I didn't expect nothing from this. In fact, I just thought it was gonna be a cool little watch, gonna be quite child friendly, bit babyish. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah.
So what we got for the recommendations, brother? What you got?
All right, recommendation. What I've been watching and thoroughly enjoying is a show on Netflix, but I think it's I think it's a Sky Atlantic show. But anyway, it's on Netflix called Breeders.
Oh, okay.
It's Breeders.
Is it about the family? Yeah.
Yeah. It's about the family.
Okay.
Yo, that has me in stitches. That is a good.
That
is a good old British sitcom. That's a good old British dramedy because there are a lot of serious tones to it. But again, with this, the balance in drama and comedy, this is one of them ones. It's 3 seasons. I'm only like quarter way through season 2. But the type of British humor I like.
All right, so we got Breeders on Netflix. I'm gonna give you something a little bit more serious. You got some balance here, you got some comedy drama, and then you got some drama here. I'm gonna give you The Penguin. Sky Atlantic, The Penguin. I'd give you my thoughts, but it's already up on the IG, so go check out watchitornottv Instagram, and you can get the full review in regards to The Penguin. But that's my recommendation right now is The Penguin. Shout out to Colin Farrell, man. He's absolutely killing it as Oswald, man. So check it.
Yeah, man, I like that. All right,
you know what I mean?
That's all, man. I feel like that's us. Another good episode, man. Another informal episode, letting you lot know what's going on and the goings on. Of course, each and every time, if you've seen Transformers 1 already, let us know what you thought about it. Let us know if you agree. Let us know if
For
we
sure.
overdid it, overcooked it a little bit. If you was like,
Yeah.
cool, it was cool, but it weren't all that. Or if you agree, let
Mm.
us know, man. If you've
Yeah,
not
man.
seen it, let us know if you're gonna watch it. Um, yeah, as usual, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, so they tell a friend, and then we'll have a whole community of people. Yeah, me.
This is
That's
it.
how
This
you
is
build.
it.
That's how you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not too sure what happened to Drizzy there. Looks like he's had a bit of a signal problem, but not to worry. He'll be back next episode. We was wrapping up anyway. As usual, like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know what time it is. It's Watch It or Not TV.